Hi, welcome to day 62 of reading the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. We are still in the book of 2 Kings, but we have just one chapter to go. Now that we know what we're here for, let us begin. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you because your word is spirit and it is life. We thank you because your word changes us every time that we read. Amen. Amen. Chapter 25. So, in the 9th year of Zedekiah's reign, on the 10th day of the 10th month, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, marched against Jerusalem with his whole army. He camped outside the city and built siege works all around it. The city was kept under siege until the 11th year of King Zedekiah. By the 9th day of the 4th month, the famine in the city had become so severe that there was no food for the people to eat. Then the city wall was broken through, and the whole army fled at night through the gate between the two walls near the king's garden. Though the Babylonians were surrounding the city, they fled towards the Arabah, but the Babylonian army pursued the king and overtook him in the plains of Jericho. All his soldiers were separated from him and scattered, and he was captured. He was taken to the king of Babylon at Riblah, where sentence was pronounced on him. They killed the sons of Zedekiah before his eyes. Then they put out his eyes, bound him with bronze shackles, and took him to Babylon. On the 7th day of the 5th month, in the 9th year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, commander of the imperial guard, an official of the king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem. He set fire to the temple of the Lord, the royal palace, and all the houses of Jerusalem. Every important building he burned down. The whole Babylonian army, under the commander of the imperial guard, broke down the walls around Jerusalem. Nebuzaradan, the commander of the guard, carried into exile the people who remained in the city, along with the rest of the populace and those who had deserted the king of Babylon. But the commander left behind some of the poorest people of the land to work the vineyards and fields. The Babylonians broke up the bronze pillars, the movable stands, and the bronze sea that were at the temple of the Lord, and they carried the bronze to Babylon. They also took away the pots, shovels, whip trimmers, dishes, and all the bronze articles used in the temple service. The commander of the imperial guard took away the censers and sprinkling bowls, all that were made of pure gold or silver. The bronze from the two pillars, the sea, and the movable stand, which Solomon had made for the temple of the Lord, was more than could be weighed. Each pillar was 18 cubits high. The bronze capital on top of one pillar was 3 cubits high and was decorated with a network of pomegranates of bronze all around. The other pillar with its network was similar. The commander of the guard took as prisoners Seraiah the chief priest, Zephaniah the priest next in rank, and the 3 doorkeepers. Of those still in the city, he took the officer in charge of the fighting men and 5 royal advisors. He also took the secretary who was chief officer in charge of conscripting the people of the land and 60 of the conscripts who were found in the city. Nebuzaradan, the commander, took them all and brought them to the king of Babylon at Riblah. There at Riblah, in the land of Hamath, the king had executed them. So Judah went into captivity away from her land. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, appointed Gedaliah, son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, to be over the people he had left behind in Judah. When all the army and officers and their men heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Gedaliah as governor, they came to Gedaliah at Mizpah. Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, Johanan, son of Kareah, Seraiah, son of Tanhumet, and Netophathite, Jezaniah, the son of the Maacatite, and their men. Gedaliah took an oath to reassure them and their men. Do not be afraid of the Babylonian officials, he said. Settle down in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and it will go well with you. In the 7th month, however, Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, the son of Elishama, who was of royal blood, came with 10 men and assassinated Gedaliah and all the men of Judah and the Babylonians who were with him at Mizpah. At this, all the people from the least to the greatest, together with the army officers, fled to Egypt for fear of the Babylonians. In the 37th year of the exile of Joachim, king of Judah, in the year Awel, Marduk became king of Babylon. He released Jehoiakim, king of Judah, from prison. He did this on the 27th day of the 12th month. He spoke kindly to him and gave him a seat of honor higher than those of the other kings who were with him in Babylon. So Joachim put aside his prison clothes and for the rest of his life ate regularly at the king's table. Day by day, the king gave Jehoiakim a regular allowance as long as he lived. We're now in the book of 1 Chronicles and we continue from chapter 1. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah. The sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittites, and the Rodanites. The sons of Ham, Cush, Egypt, Puth, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Ramah, and Sabtika. The sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedari. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on earth. Egypt was the father of the Ludites, Anamites, Lehabites, Naphtuhites, Patricites, Casluhites, from whom the Philistines came, and Caphtorites. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Arkites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Hamathites. The sons of Shem, Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lod, and Aram. The sons of Aram, Oz, Hol, Gether, and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah the father of Eber. 2 sons were born to Eber. One was named Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Shelef, Hazamavet, Jerah, Hadaram, Uzal, Dikla, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were sons of Joktan. Shem, Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, and Abram. That is Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. These were their descendants. Nebaioth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Dumah, Massa, Hadad, Timar, Jatur, Naphish, and Kedemah. These were the sons of Ishmael. The sons born to Keturah, Abraham's concubine, Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. The sons of Joktan, Sheba, and Dedan. The sons of Midian, Ephah, Hanok, Abida, and Eldah. All these were descendants of Keturah. Abraham was the father of Isaac. The sons of Isaac, Esau, and Israel. The sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Reuel, Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz, Teman, Omar, Zipho, Gatam, and Kenaz. By Timnah, Amalek. The sons of Reuel, Nahat, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. The sons of Seir, Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. The sons of Lotan, Hori, and Homam. Timnah was Lotan's sister. The sons of Shobal, Alvan, Manahat, Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. The sons of Zibeon, Aya, and Anna. The sons of Anna, Dishon. The sons of Dishon, Hemdan, Eshban, Ithran, and Keran. The sons of Ezer, Bilhah, Zavan, and Akan. The sons of Dishan, Oz, and Aaron. These were the king who reigned in Edom before any Israelite king reigned. Bela son of Beor, whose city was named Dinhaba. When Bela died, Jobab son of Zerah from Bozrah succeeded him as king. When Jobab died, Husham from the land of the Temanites succeeded him as king. When Husham died, Hadad son of Bedad, who defeated Midian in the country of Moab, succeeded him as king. His city was named Avith. When Hadad died, Samlah from Masrekah succeeded him as king. When Samlah died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the river succeeded him as king. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan son of Akbor succeeded him as king. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad succeeded him as king. His city was named Pau, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. Hadad also died. The chiefs of Edom were Timnah, Alva, Jetheth, Oholibamah, Elah, Pinon, Kenaz, Temar, Mibzar, Magdiel, and Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom. These were the sons of Israel: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The sons of Judah: Onan, and Shelah. These three were born to him by a Canaanite woman, the daughter of Shua. Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death. Judah's daughter-in-law Tamar bore Perez and Zerah to Judah. He had 5 sons in all. The sons of Perez: Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Zerah: Zimri, Etan, Heman, Calcol, and Darda, 5 in all. The son of Carmi: Asher, who brought trouble on Israel by violating the ban on taking devoted things. The son of Etan: Azariah. The sons born to Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. Ram was the father of Aminadab, and Aminadab the father of Nahshon, the leader of the people of Judah. Nahshon was the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of Eliab, his firstborn. The second son was Abinadab, the third Shimei, the fourth Nathaniel, the fifth Radai, the sixth Ozem, and the seventh David. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah's 3 sons were Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Ooh, now I get it. They were David's cousins. Beautiful. Huh? Abigail was the mother of Amasa, whose father was Jether the Ishmaelite. Caleb, son of Hezron, had children by his wife Azubah and by Jerioth. These were her sons: Jeshar, Shobab, and Ardon. When Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, who bore him Hor. Hor was the father of Uri, Uri the father of Bezalel. Later, Hezron, when he was 60 years old, married the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilead. He made love to her, and she bore him Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who controlled 23 towns in Gilead. But Geshur and Aram captured Havoth Jair, as well as Kenath with its surrounding settlements, 60 towns. All these were descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. After Hezron died in Caleb Ephratah, Abijah, the wife of Hezron, bore him Ashur, the father of Tekoa. The sons of Jerahmeel, the firstborn of Hezron: Ram, his firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had another wife whose name was Atara. She was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, the firstborn of Jerahmeel: Maz, Jamin, and Eker. The sons of Onam: Shammai and Jada. The sons of Shammai: Nadab and Abishur. Abishur's wife was named Abihail, who bore him Arban and Molid. The sons of Nadab: Seled and Apam. Seled died without children. The sons of Apim, Ishi, who was the father of Sheshan. Sheshan was the father of Ahlai. The sons of Jada, Shammai's brother, Jetha and Jonathan. Jetha died without children. The sons of Jonathan, Peleth and Zaza. These were the descendants of Jerahmeel. Sheshan had no sons, only daughters. He had an Egyptian servant named Jarha. Sheshan gave his daughter in marriage to his servant Jarha, and she bore him Attai. Attai was the father of Nathan, Nathan the father of Zabad, Zabad the father of Ephlal, Ephlal the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jehu, Jehu the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Helez, Helez the father of Eleazar, Eleazar the father of Sismai, Sismai the father of Shalom, Shalom the father of Jechamiah, and Jechamiah the father of Elishama. The sons of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel. Mesha, his firstborn, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Maresha, who was father of Hebron. The sons of Hebron, Korah, Tapua, Rekem, and Shema. Shema was the father of Raham, and Raham the father of Joachim. Rekem was the father of Shammai. The son of Shammai was Maon, and Maon was the father of Betzor. Caleb's concubine, Ephah, was the mother of Haran, Moza, and Gazis. Haran was the father of Gazis. The sons of Jadai, Regem, Jotam, Keshan, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaph. Caleb's concubine Maacah was the mother of Sheba and Tirhana. She also gave birth to Shaph, the father of Madmana, and to Shiva, the father of Magbina and Gibeah. Caleb's daughter was Aksa. These were the descendants of Caleb. The sons of Hor, the firstborn of Ephratah, Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, Salma, the father of Bethlehem, and Hareph, the father of Beth Gader. The descendants of Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, were Horiah, half the Manahathites, and the clan of Kiriath Jearim, the Itrites, Putites, Shematites, and Mishrites. From these descended the Korathites and Eshtaulites. The descendants of Salma, Bethlehem, and Netophathites, Athroth, Beth Joab, half the Mahathites, the Zorites, and the clan of scribes who lived at Jabez, the Tirathites, Shematites, and Sukathites. These are the Kenites who came from Hamath, the father of Rechabite. Chapter 3. These were the sons of David born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Amnon, the son of Ahinoam of Jezreel. The second, Daniel, the son of Abigail of Carmel. The third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth, Adonijah, the son of Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah, the son of Abital. The sixth, Itream, by his wife Eglah. These 6 were born to David in Hebron, where he reigned 7 years and 6 months. David reigned in Jerusalem for 33 years, and these were the children born to him there: Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon. These 4 were by Bathsheba, daughter of Amiel. There were also Ibhar, Elishua, Eliphelet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphelet, 9 in all. All these were sons of David, besides his sons by his concubines, and Tamar was their sister. Solomon's sons was Rehoboam, Abijah his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Jehoram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, okay, so they're like going in. All these are not Solomon's sons, they are fathers of fathers of fathers. Let me read again. Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abijah, his son Asa, his son Jehoshaphat, his son Jehoram, his son Ahaziah, his son Joash, his son Amaziah, his son Azariah, his son Jotham, his son Ahaz, his son Hezekiah, his son Manasseh, his son Ammon, his son Josiah, his son. The sons of Josiah are Johanan the firstborn, Jehoiakim the second son, Zedekiah the third, Shallum the fourth. The successors of Joachim, his son, and Zedekiah. The descendants of Joachim the captive, Shealtiel his son, Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, Jechamiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. The sons of Pedaiah, Zerubbabel and Shimei. The sons of Zerubbabel, Meshullam and Hananiah. Shelomith was their sister. There were also 5 others, Hashuba, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, and Jushab-Hesed. The descendants of Hananiah, Peltiah and Jeshaiah, and the sons of Rephaiah, of Anan, of Obadiah, and of Shechaniah. The descendants of Shechaniah, Shemaiah and his sons, Hattush, Igal, Bariah, Neriah, and Shaphat, 6 in all. The sons of Neriah, Elionai, Hizkiah, and Azrikam, 3 in all. The sons of Elionai, Zodaviah, Eliashib, Peliah, Akub, Johanan, Deliah, and Anani, 7 in all. The descendants of Judah, chapter 4 now. The descendants of Judah, Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Horz, and Shobal. Rea, son of Shobal, was the father of Jahath, and Jahath, the father of Ahumai and Lahad. These were the clans of the Zorahites. These were the sons of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma, Idbash. Their sister was named Zalelpuni. Penuel was the father of Giddo, and Ezer the father of Husha. These were the descendants of Hor, the firstborn of Ephratah and father of Bethlehem. Ashur, the father of Tekoa, had 2 wives, and Hela and Nara. Nara bore him Ahuzam, Hefer, Temeni, and Hahashtari. These were the descendants of Nara. The sons of Hela, Zereth, Zohar, Etnan, and Koz, who was the father of Anub, and Hazobeba, and of the clans of Ahahel, son of Harun. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. Caleb, Shuhai's brother, was the father of Mehi, who was the father of Eshton. Eshton was the father of Beth Rapha, Paseah, and Tehenna, the father of Ir Nahash. These were the men of Rechab. The sons of Kenaz, Othniel and Seraiah. The sons of Othniel, Hathath and Manotai. Meanotai was the father of Ophrah. Seraiah was the father of Joab, the father of Ge-Harashim. It was called this because its people were skilled workers. The sons of Caleb, son of Jephunneh, Iru, Ela, Naim. Sons of Ela, Kenaz. The sons of Jehalil, Ziph, Zepha, Tiri, and Asarel. The sons of Ezra, Jether, Mered, Ephah, and Jalon. One of Mered's wives gave birth to Miriam, Shammai, and Ishba, and the father of Eshtemoa. His wife from the tribe of Judah gave birth to Jared, the father of Gedor, Heber, the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. These were the children of Pharaoh's daughter, Biltiah, whom Mered had married. The sons of Hodea's wife, the sister of Naham, the father of Keilah, the Garmite, and Eshtemoa, the Maacatite. The sons of Shimon, Amnon, Rina, Ben-Hanan, and Tilon. The descendants of Ishi, Zoheth and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, son of Judah, the father of Leka, Lada, the father of Maresha, and the clans of the linen workers at Beth-Ashbea, Joachim, the men of Kozeba, and Joash and Seraph, who ruled in Moab, and Jashubi, Lehem. These records are from ancient times. They were the potters who lived at Netane and Gedera. They stayed there and worked for the king. The descendants of Simeon, Nemuel, Jarmin, Jarib, Zerah, and Shaul. Shalom was Shaul's son, Mibsam his son, and Mishma his son. The descendants of Mishma, Hamuel his son, Zakur his son, and Shemei his son. Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many children, so their entire clan did not become as numerous as the people of Judah. They lived in Beersheba, Molada, Hazar-Shaul, Bilhah, Ezen, Tolad, Bethuel, Holmar, Ziklag, Beth-Marcaboth, Hazar, Susim, Beret-Biri, and Sharim. These were their towns until the reign of David. Their surrounding villages were Etaim, Ain, Rimmon, Tokun, and Ashan, 5 towns. And all the villages around these towns, as far as Bala, these were their settlements, and they kept a genealogical record. Meshobab, Jamlech, Joshua son of Amaziah, Joel, Jehu son of Joshbiah, the sons of Sariah, the son of Asiel, also Elunai, Jacobah, Jeshoiah, Asaiah, Adil, Jesimiel, Benaiah, and Ziza, son of Shiphi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. The men listed above by name were the leaders of their clans. Their families increased greatly, and they went to the outskirts of Gedor, to the east of the valley, in search of pasture for their flocks. They found rich, good pasture, and the land was spacious, peaceful, and quiet. Some Hamites had lived there formerly. The men whose names were listed came in days of Hezekiah, king of Judah. They attacked the Hamites in their dwellings and also the Meunites who were there, completely destroyed them, as is evident to this day. Then they settled in their place, because there was pasture for their flock. And 500 of these Simeonites, led by Pelatiah, Neariah, Rephaiah, and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi, invaded the hill country of Seir. They killed the remaining Amalekites who had escaped, and they have lived there to this day. Chapter 5. We are going to have to stop here, and we'll continue from chapter 5 tomorrow. Thank you so much for reading with us. It has been all names. Yes, I know. It has not been sweet. But it is part of the Bible, and this has taught record keeping. Incredible record keeping. And some of them answer each other's names afterwards, like, well, I totally understand that. I mean, in our world today, we all share names somehow. So, but because theirs is hard to pronounce, it's like when you meet a new one, you're like, oh, now it's easier because I've said it before. So I know how to pronounce this one. It's been an incredible journey. But yes, if you have been reading with us, you have made so much progress, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you tomorrow.